All right, guys, the next video is all about details. Details do tell. Take a look at this picture. Why isn't it going well for this individual? What did he say? Right, he admitted that he never prayed a day in his life. So that lets us know that this is not going to be a good day for him because he's standing before an angel and he wants to see if his name is written in what theologians call the book of life. And in order to have your name written in the book of life, according to theologians, you have to have this relationship, and relationships require that you communicate. And the way that people communicate to God and other higher beings is through prayer. But he has admitted that, hey, I never prayed a day in my life, so I really don't know if my name is there. All right. So let's talk about supporting details. Remember earlier we said that the word support means to hold up, to hold up. So you guys remember back in the day when you learn how to write a paragraph, your teacher may have used the paragraph hamburger image for you. You got to have a top bun, which is the topic sentence, and then everything in between right here. These are details. This is information about the topic sentence. And then the bun, which is the concluding sentence, the bottom bun is the concluding sentence, which basically, restates the topic sentence. So the supporting details are the things that's in the middle of the paragraph. These are reasons, examples, facts, steps, and other type of evidence that thoroughly explains the main idea, the topic, the subject. That is what we mean when we say supporting details. There are two type of details. You have major, you have minor. Major details are details that will always support. They will always have us to look back to that that main idea, that supporting uh, um, idea that we see throughout the text, the central idea. So it's going to explain the main idea. It's going to explain the point that's being made. It's going to give us more specific information about that idea, that topic, that subject. It's going to be clear, it's going to be convincing, it's going to help us understand. Now, whereas minor details just expand on the supporting details, that expand on the major details that have already been stated. It's going to give us an additional uh, detail. It's going to be a little bit more specific than the previous detail. It's going to repeat the key points from that major detail that was stated, that you stated, or that an author stated. So we can't get the major and the minor confused. And this is what we do. So to find a major detail, what we do is we ask ourselves this question. Does this sentence tell me more about the main idea? Does it tell me more about the topic sentence? Does it tell me more about the topic that's being discussed? And if it's giving us more information about the main idea or the topic, then 99.99999% of the time, it is a major detail. Understand? All right. And another way to find the major details of a paragraph is we just flip that main idea into a question, and any answer to that question will be a major detail. Remember, just think of it like this. Y'all know this guy, it's above me now. So start from the bottom. A minor detail is going to give information about a previous detail being discussed. A major detail is going to give us information about a subject that's being discussed. Think of it like that. It's above me. It's above me. It's above me now. All right. So now I want you to flip over to another sheet of paper. You're going to head this about citing your evidence. So each week, we're going to build on the MLA format. Excuse me, that I want you all to use. So by the end of the first 9 weeks, you all will be good at citing embedded quotations using MLA formatting. I want to get you all away from um, on page so and so, it states. The author said in paragraph 5 this. Let's move away from that because we are growing and you all are going to just grow leaps and bounds this year in the ninth grade. So, how to cite evidence using MLA Part 1. So, the MLA first stands for Modern Language Association. And it's going to just basically provide a guideline of um, a bibliography. It's called a works cited page, or it just tells us where we get the information that we're quoting. That's it. So you don't have to write anything down on this slide. I just want you all to read over it. I take that back. I want you all to make sure you have the definition for direct quotes and indirect quote. Make sure you have these different definitions written down. So this is an example of an embedded quote, okay? And what I mean by embedded is within the text. Got it? So this example, as you can see, it does not start out with on page 38 Smith states. It just gives us the direct quote, and then right behind the direct quote, we have the author's name, the page number, and parentheses. Okay? So this is what we're going to practice this week in our writing. These are some things that we're going to do in our writing this week. So we're going to practice with the direct quotes and an indirect quote. An indirect quote is a paraphrase. You're going to paraphrase what the author said. You are going to put it in your own words, but you still have to give um, me and other readers the excuse me the location of that quote. Okay, so if you were to put this example in your own words, you would still have to tell me uh, what page you got it from and the author that you got it from. Okay, all right, and this is the quote again. This is a better quote, or a better view of the quote. So what did you notice and what did you wonder about this? Pay close attention to the placement of the author's name. And you see that is inside the parentheses with the page number, and this comes before the period. Got it? So the quote is set off by quotation marks, and then the whole quote must include the author's name, the page number inside the parentheses with the period. Okay? Alrighty. So this is video 2 of what we are going to use this week. Excuse me. So go ahead, make sure you jot these notes down, and yes, more videos to come. Alrighty, you guys. Uh, One more thing I forgot. If the author's name is mentioned in your quote, the only thing you have to do is put the page number. For example, if you were to say Smith stated and then write the quote, you could just put the page number. You would just put the page number inside the parentheses and then hit it with the period. All right? All right. Have a good day, guys.